My name is Julio Cesar Bravo. I am from Colombia. I live in the southwest of Colombia in a region named Nariño. I studied agronomic engineering in the University of Nariño in my region in Colombia. And after that, I did a master's degree in agroecology in Universidade Estadual do Maranhão in Brazil. Currently, I am doing my doctorate degree in National University of Colombia. I am doing my research in the region where I was born, in Nariño. Nariño is one of the 32 departments or administrative entities in which Colombia is divided. And I am doing my research in Nariño, in a region or municipality called Tangua. It is close to the capital of Nariño. The capital is Pasto. And in this region, I am doing my research in a specific area named Opongoy. I am working with small farmers or peasants and indigenous people. And I am trying to understand in this place the relations between three disciplines or approach, which are participatory research, agroecology, and ecological restoration. I am trying to understand or to establish a kind of interdisciplinary dialogue between those disciplines to understand how agroecology and ecological restoration have been trying to appropriate the principles, the epistemological and philosophical principles of participatory research to establish works or process, social process with communities in the territories. So I am trying to use the tools of participatory research to try to co-create with the people living in these territories a kind of social process looking for cultural change. I think there are two main environmental conflicts in this region. The first one is related with the a specific situation in this place. This region is very important for our departamento because in this place the capital of the departamento is taking away the water for the supply for the growing people in the city, in the capital. So it is considered a place for supplying the growing people for water in all the departamento. And they have been, with the idea, the institution of the departamento are interested in create a kind of protected area for preserving the forests and trying to guarantee the water supply. So it creates a difficulty or a kind of conflict because the people living in the region, the peasants that have been living from more than 200 years, they are now they are trying to convert these people to preserve, but these people are accustomed to produce different kind of cultures, especially potatoes and cattle for producing milk. And this is a very difficult situation because the government wants to preserve and the people want to produce. And it is a kind of conflict in the place where is occurring this situation. The other conflict is that for the last 50 years, more or less, the peasant and indigenous people have been involved in a kind of process of transition from their traditional practices for producing and living to the new practices of green revolution, and they are becoming, they are transforming their relations with nature, they are transforming their practices that in the past were more sustainable to new practices that are less sustainable and are destroying some of the resources like the soils, polluting the water, and dismantling the cultural traditions.
Solving some of the issues?
Yeah, it's a little difficult because we think it is not easy in 4 or 5 years to solve this situation, but we are trying to, based on the epistemological principles of participatory research, to try to create a kind of link with the communities to work together using the tools we have in the academic world, but trying to use to establish a dialogue, a horizontal dialogue with the knowledges of the communities, and create together a way to solve some of the differences and conflicts and difficult situations we have there in this region. This is the way we think it is possible. The last 4 years, we have been trying to establish a kind of relation of trust with the communities, and I think we have got it. And currently, I could say we can understand a little bit better the culture, the way the people live, the way the people establish relation or dialogues with others, with the institutions, with academy. We have a relation of trust. We understand now what or which would be the best tools for doing the research, the best instruments we can use to get the objective of this work, that is working together to find solutions for the environmental conflicts.